Two teams trying to build some momentum going into the postseason. Rossford hosting Northwood. Rangers with the lead, and they head inside to Brandon Clare. Wide open the paint. 6-point advantage, but the Bulldogs end the half on a run. Blake Dewey to Jackson Greer. Back to Dewey for the short J. Rossford up 19-15 on a 10-0 run. Second half extending that lead. Greer, the freshman big man with the veteran post moves. Rossford up by 7, but here comes Northwood. Under a minute to go. Rangers leading. Brandon Didion to Clare. Wide open. It's a 3-point game. Final second, still a 3-point game. Rossford freshman guard Jackson Drewsback as time expires. Oh my goodness! Weekend banking hours off glass for the game-tying three-pointer, forcing overtime. In OT, Bulldogs down 1, but Greer hitting the glass for the putback and the foul. 3-point play puts Rossford ahead for good as the Bulldogs win 55-52. Drewsback following coach's game plan.
Well, coach was drawing it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's for me. So I was just kind of, all right, let's just breathe and just go, and got the ball, went, saw time was running out, and I just shot it. Good shot. Been working on that one for a little while, and it somehow went in. We stepped up, and the teammates stepped up. Everyone stepped up to the plate, and just played a great second half.
Stepping up to the mic, Brandon Lowe and Kyle Linehan.
Final day of the regular season. Rossford and Northwood, two teams, Kyle, that have had their struggles throughout the year. But, you know, a game that both teams knew they could come into today and win. And what a treat it was throughout. I mean, we had to go into overtime, but a fantastic performance really today from both sides.
Yeah, both teams just left it all out on the floor. Did an excellent job of playing for a full 4 quarters. It wasn't always the prettiest thing, but both teams left it all out here.
And that was one of the things when you look at the way the game went. It was a slow start to this game. I mean, 3 quarters, very defensive-minded contest. But then you get into the 4th quarter, the offense has found their groove, including what might have been one of the plays of the year from Jackson Drewsback on his 3, just to get in position for Rossford to try to win this thing in overtime.
It was back and forth the entire time. Never a lead more than single digits, but back and forth the entire 4th quarter. Both teams hitting big shots, but no shot bigger than Drewsback, a leaning 25-footer off the glass to send it into OT. That's a big-time shot for a freshman.
You send the game into OT, you get one of your seniors in Blake Dewey, a guy that, you know, senior day is all about sort of that senior class. Dewey knocks down the free throws to really put Rossford over the top. But, you know, a fantastic win for that upper-class group. But also, you look at the underclassmen for Rossford, and this is going to be a team that's going to come to play over the next couple of years.
Yeah, you know, I know that the freshmen kind of led the way with Greer and Drewsback both combining for 40 points, but it was Dewey in overtime who, when they were down 3, hit that big shot at the elbow and then iced the game away with 2 big free throws to put it out of reach. Credit to him. You know, yes, I know the freshman led the way, but on senior night, it was good to see him make a concerted effort to put his team on his back in the overtime there and win it.
Everybody excels for Rossford on senior day, a win for the senior group.